Hello everyone and welcome back to Out of Ore. I put a poll up and I had 3 answers to it, all separate answers. So I'm going to, on this video, do some bagger stuff. The next video we're going to be doing some blasted rock and solid rock down in the bottom tunnel. And then probably the next video, if we don't get more votes, we're going to explore for a better place to have another plant or start a new plant at. Yeah, so people want to see this, they want to see a new plant area, and they want to see more bagger stuff, the 3 votes that we've had. So if you want to see something different, go ahead and go to the poll and vote. And if not, well, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to jump in the bagger here. We're going to start working and see what we can do. I did start a cut recently. I wanted to get everything squared away and working properly. So I did start the cut, and now I'm just going to come in here. I'm on the wrong camera, that's what it is. That's the one I want. Maybe not, hold on. It always changes on me. I think that's the one I want. Nope. Dang it. It's definitely not that one. Is that one? No. Hey, maybe it is that one. That's the one I want. Okay. So we're just going to start cutting across here, and I do like how you can like zoom up on this thing and watch it. Before I do that real quick, I'm going to let me just click over here and look at something real quick. So the votes were to bagger work, loader work on pay dirt, loader work, solid rock, blasted rock, and then explore to find a new place to work. So those are the 4 choices. If you want to check that out and make votes, be appreciated. I probably could go forward a little bit more, but when I get to the middle, it'll start really digging in. And I've learned to take the bottom one first, and then move to the middle, because the middle one's going to be further out, and I can make a deeper cut on the right side than I can the left. Some pay dirt in there, which is good. And it just chews through the joe. I love this thing so much. Obviously, it's not as fun to watch, I don't think, as like a loader or excavator that's always moving. This thing swings back and forth. But man, it puts a lot of material through the box. Switch that to the high gear. If I were to do this like 100% proper, I'd probably do like 5 sweeps on one level change or moving forward change. But I'm probably going to try to do it in 3 each time, just because it makes it easier. Like once we get out to barely cut anything out here, I'll move it up and start shooting back, because I believe that's far enough out to reach. Yeah, it's still far enough out to reach the last part up there when we get up there. So we'll go ahead and go up now, swing it back to the right, start cutting this out. I believe that should be about the right height. I'll adjust a little here and there as I go. See how it looks when we get over here on this side. Come up a little bit more. About there, I guess. Excuse me. So I've noticed that the bagger videos are really popular. I've put out 3 of them so far. The first one had over 2,000 views. The last one had over 700. I do appreciate you guys a lot. It's really helping out the channels. It's got tons of likes on it, comments on all of them. All that stuff really helps out. And so far, I have not asked for a single sub, but I've gotten a ton of them. So thank you to all those people that are subbing. Chew through this real quick. And see, like right here, we can switch pretty much to going back the other way if we wanted, unless we want to just keep getting pay dirt. Because if we're just working the rock here, we don't have to swing as far. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up, swing back to the left now. Because really all I want to do is work on that rock face, get a little bit of too far up. Get a little bit of the pay dirt. I do need to remember to swing far enough though when I move forward that it doesn't jerk the machine all around. This is like just a destroyer. I mean, it just goes through material so fast. If I were to dig this out with the front loader, the way I mean, number one, I couldn't have the smoothness that this thing does. And number two, it would take forever. And you saw how many videos it took to get that little tunnel made. And I think if I stuck with this right here and stayed here, just to dig out this iron node, that we could probably do it in 6 videos total, probably. Having them, you know, 40, 45 minutes average. Okay, so there's still some to the top to the right, so I'm going to stop right about here and swing back to the right and pick this up as I go. Because I want to start left to right when I got my next cut. Let's see, at about there maybe should work. We are grabbing some material, not a lot yet, but a little bit. The joys of having a slope that you're working on. I mean, truly, if I would do this properly, I would have started, like, about here and worked my way in. I think I want to do some, maybe streaming with one of these things, and just, you know, take apart an entire mountain with it. Like, start up at the top of this thing, just work your way across, and then come back the other way, and just do it in layers. We can probably do like 2 blocks at a time, I guess, going across. Just move forward 2 blocks at a time, keep going. Or maybe 3 because you're going down 1, 2. It is nice you can adjust it up and down as you go. Make things a little smoother for yourself. So I'm going to swing a little further on this cut. On the top last one. That way when I go down, or move forward, it won't interfere with the arm sticking out. It needs to be pretty close to 90 degrees to the machine. Which is hard to tell from this angle, but I'm just going to go with about there. Should work. So we're going to turn this off real quick. And then we're going to switch over here to where I can see. Turn the brake off. Go ahead and move it forward. About there. Turn it back on. And for some reason it made me jump out. I don't know why. And lower it all the way down. And just start again. Cut across. So if everything works out, we should be like 3 passes in, and then check our material. This, so far from what I've learned from other people and from playing myself, this is the only machine that you can like overload a hopper with consistently. Like overload, where it's like, you know, super red, thousands of percent in there. It's amazing how much it chews through. Sorry about the weird camera angles. I'm just trying to find one I like the best for watching this thing chew it up. I think I like this side the best though. I can see the hopper, the bucket, everything. And seeing the material just delete away. Not delete away, but get moved away. I mean, if you go by like smoothness of it, it's leaving a pretty smooth, you know, surface. There's a little bump to it because I'm moving so far forward each time. But if I moved half a floor length forward, it would be completely smooth. You can see there's one little bump right there. And I also think that's where we switched from the small bagger to the big bagger too, so that might be a difference in that there too. Also on that poll, if you have any other ideas, go ahead and put a comment on there. I'll look at the comments on those too, and maybe we can put up another poll for something else. Let's see, how far can we go in this section? How far should we go, I should say. Starting to get a little deeper here. I think that should be good enough. We just want to make sure that when we move forward and backward that, or forward, that it doesn't impede the movement. Can anybody tell me also why the experience thing is still going up when I don't need experience level because I'm max level? Look at this side now. It's not going in as deep. I could probably go a little higher, but I'm just trying to keep it going smooth. I was told by someone you can go a block and a half or a floor and a half forward. I like using the one block, one floor method, whatever, just to keep things running smooth. You still get a lot of material through there. I mean, if I jumped out, I'm sure it's overloaded already. In fact, maybe when we get done with this pass before we move up, we'll do that. Let's switch to this side, see where we're at. We got a little bit longer, a little bit more to go here. Sorry about the clearing the throat. I'm still sick. I've been sick for like a month now. Just can't seem to kick it. Thought I was getting over it, and then boom, right back to it. I'm going to get to that little notch right there, and then I'm going to turn back. I think it's a good spot to change levels. So we'll come up to I don't know, about there maybe. Let me jump out and check this thing real quick. I'm pretty sure it's over full though. Nothing in there? Is it even making it in there? That's weird. It's not on the ground. Let me go up here and look. Because it should have been full. Yeah, okay, there's still material coming through there. Yeah, I guess that 10 plus is working really well. Or I'm not doing deep enough cuts. We'll find out at the end. But I'm okay with having a little slow time. Maybe I'll make the next cut a block and a half then. I'll have to add some more flooring stuff first though. And I am being kind of shallow with my my raising of the boom. Like I said, it should be like where that bucket is, like right to the edge of the dirt. So I could definitely come forward a little bit. Problem is when I get over here though, it is like right there. So I don't know. I guess if I'm making like a 90-degree swing back and forth, it would be okay. But having the bigger one, it's going to be a little harder to get really too far forward. I don't know what to do. As you see, we're right up against it now almost. Yeah, it's dragging across. It's kind of hard to see, but it is there. So yeah, I think if I was going to do this in the future, I'd probably set it up to do, I don't know, a 90-degree swing. Because if I look at the machine and I have it go as far as I've had it going, we're like a 120 swing probably. Let's just go ahead and stop there. We'll move up and back over. Start tearing this material off over here. I really thought there'd be more going through there though. I'm going to have it on the high. At some point I'm going to have to buy a fuel truck too, because I'm not going to take this thing all the way over to the fuel tank to fill it up. That would be slow, tedious, and extremely boring. We've gained like, I don't know, 200,000 in dirt sales though so far. So that's still going up. And you can see the boxes, if you watch right over the top of the arm there. Those are smelted pieces going into the bar roller. I don't want to jump in and look in the storage box till the end. I really don't want to know how much money we made until, you know, the very, very end of the video. In fact, I might end up making 4 passes on this thing. Or 4 sections deep. I'm kind of worried about, like I said, going too far forward. Just because it likes to jump around and catch on a little bucket thing right here. And I don't have any more wood floors put out there, so I have to stop after this one to put those in. Put in some more blocks, and then we can move forward. Let's go ahead and stop there. We'll jump out. Run over here to the front. I'm going to go ahead and set up the next one too. Alright, come up here, put in some of these floorings. If I can jump up there and land, it'd be great. Get that one set. There we go. Now we can jump back in here. Just fire her back up. No, not fire her back up yet. I need to move forward first. Let's see. I go to about there, maybe? That should work, I think. Yeah, I don't know how that big little tunnel over there got made either, because I didn't make that. It just appeared one time. Swivel it all the way down and start sweeping across the left and hope I didn't go too far forward. Alright, now that we're down, we'll start swinging. Again, like I said, I just like to have it up this view. It's so much easier to see what's going on. You could, I guess, do it this way, but it's really hard to see what you're doing. If the machine was on the other side, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. As long as you have it at the right height. Yeah, that's a pretty good cut right there. It's right up against the edge here. And we're not even quite to the stone part yet, so it's going to be right on the edge when we get there. Cutting a pretty good deep trench here. As you can see, there's not really much shadow, much sunlight coming through in front of that hopper. It's shadowed right out. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm recording this on Monday. I believe I'm going to put it out Tuesday afternoon. Then I got to work on my other series I'm working on too. It's also a mining series, Gold Mining Simulator. If anyone wants to watch that one. We're up to the, well, third claim technically, because I got the Gems and Glory DLC and bought that claim, but we're still in the middle of the second parcel there on Rivertown. Okay, it's about time to go up. Right there. Go ahead and start swinging to the right now. Let's see, about, I guess there would be good. Actually, I could be more aggressive with it, I think. But it's going to leave little divots that I have to worry about later on. Maybe I will. I'll do it this way this time. See if we can get it in three drags across here. I think that might mess up my next cut though, but we'll see. Not quite as smooth, that's okay. Like I said, this thing digs in pretty deep going to the right. But it's staying like, I don't know, on the halfway meter, or above half on the amount of mining material. Every once in a while it'll spike up to red. Not sure how that works since this thing doesn't really have a holding capacity at all, but doing what we can. So since I haven't played on the beta, like hardly at all, I went on there, realized I had to basically start over because you can't take the level with you. Kind of abandoning it. So this is like really the first times I've used the bagger these last few videos. So it's definitely a learning curve. As you saw in the last one where I spilled dirt all over the place because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Oh crap, you know, speaking of which, did I forget to move the hopper forward? Is it still making it? I don't think it's making it, is it? Probably not. Oh, that was dumb. Oh yeah, by the way, I also changed this out too. So you can put a merger on here, and that way you just have to add a new 8-piece on and put the hopper in front of that. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Get this hopper moved forward. Since I probably just wasted a bunch of material, just dump it into the Netherlands, another world, whatever you want to call it. Let's fill this back up though. Alright, and then we need to purchase an 8x. Like I said, I mean, I'm new to this, making mistakes, it happens. Bear with me, please. And that should fit right in there now. Go ahead and drop this little bit of dirt. Oh, that was dumb. Never claimed to be perfect at this. I even just looked at it too, so I knew I had to do it. I just wasn't paying attention. I wish I could do a poll with like 7 choices on it. Or at least 5 choices. Like, hey guys, what day would you like to see a stream on? And then put in all days. But it only lets you do 4 choices for some reason, I don't know why. That was a lot of wasted material, man. Not paying attention. It's making it in there now, though, so. Alright. Let's go ahead and turn the parking brake back off. I need to get to a better view though. There we go. Should be able to just chew right into this. coming back is going to be the one that I'm kind of worried about because of how I did it. So I think we're about 30 minutes into this video. And we're getting a good dig on this one here. I may have to go like maybe a little bit lower, or not as much of a cut on the one going back to the left and a thicker cut on the one going back to the right to make this work. Get all that material going across those conveyors though. We're going to have a bunch of steel in the storage container. It is making a little bit of a lip though, which I guess will go away with the next cut, but I don't know. It's kind of weird looking. Let's go ahead and start taking it down for the next section. Hope that's not too much. I want to get back to the middle. And if I go to make a new plant somewhere, I'm probably not going to tear this one down. I'm not going to run conveyors to it either though. I'll probably make a roadway. Get a dozer, maybe a grader in here. Make a road, pave it out. Roller, smooth it, whatever. Get all the trees out of the way. So that it is nice and drivable. I'm going to have to find a pretty good spot though, because, I mean, we have coal close by here. We have 2 giant iron veins that we're working on. We've gotten through 1.5 of. Well, sort of. I can go deeper on this too. I can always back this thing up and go deeper on it. Just means I'd have to start further back and take out that material out in front. It doesn't seem like it was as thick this time as it was. I don't know. It was in about the same spot, I thought. That's hard to tell sometimes where you're at, I guess. But I need to go a little bit further, or I won't be able to get that last little bit when we go to further in. That's pretty close. We'll go ahead and work our way down now. Get down to the bottom and then cut back to the right. Actually, I do like this thing. It's a nice change of pace from the front loader. It's pretty much your arrow keys is all you have to do after you get it started. Whereas with the front loader, you're using your mouse, you're using WASD, all sorts of stuff with that one. With the excavator, it's even worse. I do kind of want to do a little excavator work, but I don't have a lot of experience. I'm not running joysticks, and from everything I've seen so far, the only people that can actually move the excavators good have joysticks. So I might be looking into getting some of those. I think it'll also help with other games too. Because I believe Gold Mining Simulator can also use joysticks and controller. So I think when we get over here to the right, we're going to go check to see how much oil we have. Because if we're going to be making roads, I'm going to have some oil to make asphalt. And that's a long process too, because you have to use the small dump truck so you don't overfill it. Because you can easily overfill the the paver, and then it just makes a mess everywhere. But again, it is fun. It's a nice change of pace. It's something different. I know most people came to see the digging. I think if you were doing this properly, you wouldn't swing as far though. Like I said, you probably have like a 90-degree swing back and forth. Raise it up, start the top cut. I could be wrong though, I don't know. I've never run with these machines in my life. Alright, so turn it off. Switch camera views. Parking brake, go ahead and jump out. And for some reason, I think it's because I put the 10 on there. This thing is just chewing through the material, so it's not backing up like it was before. In fact, this is done too. Nice. Alright, let's see how many diamonds and stuff we got washed in that amount of time. So we're looking at 730. Twice. This one, 730 for rubies. And of course, it's going to be the same amount each one. Or it should be. As you can see, we have a bunch still queued up, so I'm not too worried about that. Alright, this is all done. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff to sell here. We got this gold, and a ton of steel. So let's take the lithium, the aluminum, the silicone, and those, and put those over here real quick. See where we're at. Okay, so if I take this and switch it with that there. Alright, so we got 4,000 diamonds and 8,000 rubies. But I don't think we need much more steel than what I have sitting here. I might put a couple stacks in there, but that's a lot of steel. Let's just go ahead and grab it all. I guess I could check to see how the machines are working real quick. See if they're all worked through. Because I did start a pretty big queue on these too. Yeah, they got a bunch making. So I did start this over here last time, so it's been making these parts. It's still on the electronic. It's going to make 500 of those, then 500 gears, bearings, and large drive axles, because we need those to make... I don't remember what it was. Gearbox, no. Electric motor, no. Turbo, no. Yeah, the hydraulic thing. The hydraulic pump needs large drive axles, 2 gears, 2 bearings. And then I think that was the only thing we needed it for. But anyway, so we got those in there making that kind of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put let's put this one in there, and then we'll go 1, 2, and top that one off. So that gives us 7. I think that's enough. Let's go with that. Let's see what we made today. So, the diamonds are 271,000 for 1,461. The rubies, 562,000. The short stack of steel is 357. Each one of the big stacks of steel is 594. So I'm just going to sell those real quick. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the gold, 1 million, and the gold, 1.5 million basically. So in a day we made 9 million with the bagger. I did have one cut that went across there on my own, so let's say we made like 6 million. But I said part of that's going to go into, and then we have enough oil here. Okay, that's fine. Part of that's going to go into the company fund. I'm probably going to put I want to keep ourselves, $3-4 million range. We don't have a lot of money, but we have enough to buy if we need to. So let's go deposit to company, and we'll say 6 million. And that way, when we go to the next one, we'll have money to buy stuff right away. If we don't have to work so hard for it, if we want. So that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, click that like button. It really helps out the channel. If you have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, concerns, leave those in the comment section below. And if you didn't hear me before, I did put a poll up for possible things we could do on the channel. If you want to vote on that, go ahead and go to the poll section and take that vote, or cast your vote. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good day.